Welcome to the second video of my third position challenge. This challenge will take you from the endless seeming beginner stage on the violin to becoming more of an intermediate violinist who can play a lot more pieces. In the previous lesson I have shown you the notes in the third position with a finger chart, and I also explained when you're ready to start the third position. So if you're interested in that, then go to the link in the description. This lesson is all about learning to shift to and from the third position. Now you can download the sheet music in my beautiful third position challenge ebook in the link in the description of this video. Before I start with the exercises, I'll demonstrate them all, don't worry. I will first tell you how to shift. And imagine being not a native English speaker and having to say shift lots of times during a recording. You can imagine that didn't go right every time. Now what's important in shifting, you shift up with your whole arm. So you don't do this just with your finger or just with your wrist. You have to make sure that you're really shifting with your elbow. So like this. You might want to practice this movement without worrying about the notes. Just that you have this shifting technique right. This makes your shifts very secure. Now, what's also important for making a beautiful shift, but also for not getting blisters, is that you don't leave your finger with the string pressed down and then slide it up. Then you will really cut your fingertip. So be careful. So what you want to do is, and you don't want to overdo this, but you slightly, actually more take the pressure off your finger while you shift, and then you put the note down. And this is not only to avoid blisters, but it also sounds different. You can kind of hide your slide, so to say, your position shift with that. I'll do it first with not lifting the finger. And now I lift the finger slightly, but I don't lose contact with the string. So along the way you play sort of a harmonic. For the upcoming shifting exercises, it's important that you make hearable shifts, that you know where you are going. In the beginning, people often make this mistake that they try to shift too quickly and then it's really hard to get to the right spot. At this stage, we must really learn to feel the distance, the movement in our arm, and also hear it. So if you end up too high, for example, if you do the exercise like this, trying to make a seamless shift, so to say, then you might end up in the wrong place because it's going too fast. So if you end up too high every time, then try to shift slowly. So you can stop at the right time when you have reached the note. So in these exercises, don't worry too much about how beautiful it sounds. Worry more about learning the movement of the shift and really hearing the sound. Also mind the two things, so that you really shift with your arm and also that you don't put down your finger with too much pressure. Because this is a movement that you haven't done before, and then you can really get blisters if you're doing it the wrong way. So here are the exercises close up, and you can download my third position challenge ebook with all the sheet music in the link I have in the description of this video. Now when you go practice, make sure that you practice slowly, and you've heard that 1,000 times before, I know. But really make sure you go for quality practice and not to play it through as fast as possible. Now these exercises are on all strings with all fingers. If you notice that a certain string or a certain finger or a combination thereof might be difficult for you, then repeat that more. I know this might seem logical, but sometimes if people are really in the routine of practicing, they just do everything for the same number of times. In the next lesson of this third position challenge, I'm going to teach you scales in the third position. To prepare you for that, I have another little shifting exercise that is more scale-like. Thank you so much for being here in this second lesson of my third position challenge, and I hope to see you in the next lesson where we're going to play some scales.